Good morning, you guys. Welcome to today's video. I just finished up a leg workout that you guys are about to see. It completely kicked my butt. I didn't even record the first, I don't think I recorded the first like warm-up we did. We basically did walking lunges. I have a video of what we did on Instagram, so I'll put the video in here so you can see what I'm talking about. We did 2 sets of what you're seeing. It was like you would squat, take 1 step, do another squat, but you were holding a plate the entire time. And yeah, so we did 2 sets of those down and back with lunges, I think. I have no idea, I totally forget. I'm seriously so exhausted from that workout, but it was really, really good. And I'm just like letting myself have some time to chill real quick before I send out all my client programs. But it just got me thinking about something that I posted yesterday on... Hi, buddy. What are you doing? It got me thinking about something I posted yesterday on my Instagram. I reposted someone else's IGTV, and it was basically all about how people see the way someone looks and they're like, oh, this is their coach, so if I start training with their coach, then I'm gonna look the exact same, I'm gonna get those same results, and it's gonna be good. Like, I'm finally gonna achieve my goals. Which, like, yes, coaching is a big part of it, and like doing the proper workouts, having the proper programming. But at the end of the day, if it's like, if you have the same program as that person did, but you don't push yourself the way that they did and like try to increase your weights in the gym and push yourself harder every time, and like you try to improve in the gym every time, you're not going to see the same results they did. And I think that's like a big misconception. They're like, oh, well, if I do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to get the same results. It's like, well, no, you might not be pushing yourself as hard as you need to. And usually it means that you have to get kind of uncomfortable. And today just really reminded me of that. Like, I could have easily made that workout so much easier, which, well, I couldn't have because Jake was pushing us the entire time. But if I were just doing that on my own, or someone was doing that on their own, they could take longer rest time in between. They could drop weight when it starts to get hard. And don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place for that, but keeping it higher intensity and sticking with the weights you're supposed to and pushing yourself in the gym is what's going to allow you to see those results and like push past where you are right now. If you're constantly using the same weight, I'm not wearing a shirt and he's like kneading on my stomach. Please stop that. Yeah, if you're constantly using the same weights in the gym, if you are doing the same exercises all the time, like if you're not pushing yourself and constantly trying to better yourself in the gym, you're probably not going to see the changes you want. So that was just something I was thinking of today, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I was dying today. And it's like, on some of my posts, I'll get some comments that are like, oh, body goals, hashtag goals, whatever, which I'm not a huge fan of those comments anyway. I get they're coming from a good place, but I also recognize that it's still them like comparing their body to my body or whatever it might be. And everyone's different. Everyone's like genetic capabilities are different, and you should just strive to be like the best version of yourself, but whatever. And it's like, people will say hashtag goals or whatever and like hold themselves to these high standards, but they're not actually willing to work as hard as they need to achieve those goals. So then they're just like constantly disappointed, or they don't realize what it takes to achieve those goals. I realize I'm kind of ranting. I've talked about this many times before. It just comes down to like having realistic goals and being aware of, okay, well, I'm not gonna hold myself to a standard or like have goals of looking like a bikini competitor if I want to have a more flexible lifestyle to where I can go out to eat every once in a while. If my goals are to look like a bikini competitor, but I'm not willing to work like that, then I'm just setting myself up for failure. So that just always pops in my head from time to time, and I realize I have some new subscribers here. And yeah, that's just something that I am like I always try to preach, like, always have realistic goals for yourself. Don't get upset with yourself or hold these super, super high standards if it's something that you know realistically isn't something you're actually gonna do, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm relaxing for a little bit with this guy apparently. And then I have to go send out programs. I also recorded yesterday's workout, the back and biceps workout, but I didn't record an actual vlog. So that video or that footage might be in here as well. We'll just kind of see. But it's Friday. We're supposed to have a double date tonight. I don't know if that's going to still happen. We'll see. Either way, I think Chris and I might have a little date night because we're already planning for it, so why not? And I will take you guys through the weekend. We have a sister's graduation tomorrow, which is going to be fun. Lily's freaking out. All right. I will see you guys in a little bit. But here is the leg workout that put me on my butt.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you.
Hello, Jaeger bombs. All right, so this is actually the fourth set. So we're not gonna catch Kelly while she's nice and rested in between sets. We're gonna get her nice and tired. You guys are gonna see the raw footage of her fighting through pain. So what she's doing, she's finishing up. Her quad is twitching. How about that? Yeah, perfect. So she's going down, overhead squat, and she's pausing at the bottom every single time. So that's what actually stretches the quad, stretches the glutes, and then it causes them to fire or have to fire a little bit harder because it's all the way down. Yep. So what we're doing is we're supersetting the overhead plate squats with a pause at the bottom with what are called drag lunges. Now, drag lunges here are, she is trying to keep her chest up for the most part. I don't want them bending over too much, but she's gonna keep her hips low pretty well the entire time. And that's really what we're looking for. So this is a long period of time. A lot. Hey, Jamie. So she's moving. Hips are staying low. The reason we do this is because it keeps tension on the quads and your glutes, primarily your quads in my opinion, so much more. When you get a lunge, when you are lifting your one leg to actually take it into the other, it has a little bit of time where it's not under tension. So we had her come literally across the entire floor from one end to the other with nothing but drag lunges. Now she gets a rest. I told her to might as well take a drink while she's here, and she's off probably to get them over with more so than anything because she was hurting earlier. She does have muscular endurance to actually do lunges quite a bit, but these are a little bit different than lunges. She has big steps still. She's keeping her hips down low and the chest stays up. She's doing pretty dang good. Doing really good. Whoa. Whoa. Now her training partner, Lena, she has very, very short legs in comparison. She's out there somewhere. She probably just got down there, unfortunately. But having long legs, in my opinion, is actually a disadvantage. How do your legs feel? Okay. But it keeps your quads and everything under tension a little bit more than normal. Good job, Kel. All right, Jaeger bombs. So what we're doing is we are top loading or front loading a dumbbell on a single shoulder. I have her with a 25. She's going into a traditional squat, and she's using her abductors and adductors to go back and forth. So she's pushing from one position into the next. She's putting the towel over there because the dumbbell's nasty and slippery. Both of those reasons. But then she's immediately going into the next one. So what she's doing is she's hitting a total of 10, which would be, 20, total of 20, and it's gonna be 10 on each side. But again, we're focusing on still keeping the hips down low, keeping the heels down on the ground, and she's going back and forth. Now the only rest time in between is going from one to the other. There's no set 90 seconds, no nothing like that. As long as she's getting low every single time, that's the only thing that I'm concerned about. We want her getting low. We talk about booty work and everything else like that. Getting low is a big part of it. Good work, Kels. Your second time through together, all together? Third? I don't know, it does something like that. We'll figure it out. That's good. All right, and welcome back one more time, Jaeger bombs. The reason I say one more time because we are at our burnout. Hasn't been an extremely ridiculous amount of supersets, but they have been kind of rough. So here, Kelly, we are in our burnout. We have the heels elevated. We use the alpha platforms or the deadlifting pads to actually elevate the heels, which is normally about 2.5, maybe 3 inches. But we're getting low. We're doing it goblet style, so she's using a 25, so the same thing that we had the front loaded squats just a set ago. We are going to be going into squats, and this is going to be a burnout, so she's going to go for as many reps as she can with the weight, and then once she can no longer do that, or she feels like that burn is a little bit too much for her, then she's going to put the weight down, and she's going to crank out 15 body weight squats, but it's still in the same position with the heels elevated. She's going to keep on going until she hits a total of 200. So the more that she can do with the dumbbell, the faster she's going to get done. Unfortunately, you're going to be limited as to how many body weight squats you can do without the weight, because we don't want to make it too easy for her. So what we're hitting, this is going to be again a little bit closer to a drop set. Yeah, there you go. Try to keep going. Yep, even it's gonna get to a point where even the body weight squats are rough. But what we are doing, it is. That it's a 3-inch lip. I would almost guess it's about 3 inches. But it hurts your quads just a little bit harder when your heels are elevated, or at least at that elevation. Now on the other side, we have actually Lena, who has a little bit shorter legs, so that's going to be even a little bit different than having long legs. But we're also limiting how much time she has in between. As long as her lungs aren't giving out and it's just her quads, which more than likely it's going to be your quads giving out for this burnout. 30 seconds, shake them out, you go again. No more than 30 seconds, just kind of make sure that we keep our quads tore up by the end of this bad boy. But this is going to be the burnout. We're hitting the quads pretty hard. I'm a big fan of elevating the heel. If you have knee issues or weak hips or anything like that, sometimes you might find that it hurts your knees. But again, that just kind of goes back to needing to strengthen the glutes. That should be on your priority list. Well, Jaeger bombs. This is Jake. Mic drop. I'm out.
What are you doing? Oh, bless you. If you guys watched my spring favorites video that went up yesterday, you saw that I talked about these Tory Burch sandals. I literally just got done recording that video and put these on because they go with everything. What are you doing? I don't even recognize this anymore, going out like this all the time. Also,
stop. It's not that big a deal.
He goes, have they seen me since I shaved? I go, oh my god, no. He goes, no, don't make a big deal about it.
It's not a big deal.
It just looks so good. I love the clean shaved look. We're right next to a car. My family, they're looking at us, that's fine. We're heading back to the area we went on Wednesday, but it's just us two. The double date we originally had planned, he had to work a little bit later. So anyway, it's just us. We're going to a place called Local Cantina, which I've never been. There's a couple around here. I know there's one downtown. Is that the only two?
There's one in Grandview, there's one in German Village, there's one in like Clintonville.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's like tacos, but he said more like bar style. So we'll see.
It's just a taco spot.
Just a little taco spot with the bar. So I'm excited. It'll be fun. It's nice out. It's 80 degrees. Summer's almost here. And then we have his sister's graduation tomorrow. I think I already told you guys that. But it's going to be a good weekend. And we get to play volleyball. I'll show you guys what we get. Sounds like tacos and what is it? Just like margaritas? And everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the Corona.
Probably get a White Claw again then. Hopefully they have more flavors than mango because I wasn't a huge fan of the mango. But it's like, it's 100 calories and what, 4 carbs? Maybe even less. Like, yeah, I think it's like 2 carbs. It's crazy.
Michelob Ultra is even less than that. It's like 95 calories and 2.6 carbs.
Health. Not quite, but whatever. There you go. You did it backwards, but that's fine.
Oh, I guess.
Go Bucks. We're heading in to his little sister's graduation. Health. Good for you.
See, we can find. Staring at 127. See there. They did 124.
Oh, yeah, I see her.
They did 124.
Believe it or not, we all graduated from here and we still are all lost.
It was something in the air.
Alexandra Marie Vogel.
He's huge.
Who's saying that? Frey?
Yeah, we named him Frey as well. What? What are you doing? Just hanging out? Just finished up breakfast with my dad. That's like the thing we do on Sundays. I love it. Yesterday was very busy, but definitely fun. Ate way too much because we went to a place called Spaghetti Warehouse. But look at, got packages, 2 messy buns, and all of the new, I'll show you guys them when we get home and actually unwrap them. But Abby sent me some of the new shirts, which are super, super cute. I can already tell I'm really gonna like this one. And then we also, I told you, if, I'm not even recording myself. There we go. If you guys watched my favorites video, you heard me talk about, I've been loving, come on. Yeah, loving the lemonade BCAAs just to sip on. And I think Chris said he was gonna try today, putting a scoop of this with frosted cookie.
Yeah.
And like a little milkshake, whatever. So I think that would be really good. But I've literally just been sipping on this like once or twice throughout the day while I'm working because it tastes so good and it's so refreshing. And we ran out, so I have 3 more boxes of the Bowmar protein hot chocolate bars. All stocked up again. And I'm so excited about this because we literally just ran out. I bought the espresso fit one, but didn't have messy bun left. Very fun. What are you doing? My hair looks crazy because I showered and just like put it up in this bun. This vlog was a little all over the place. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a very fun but very busy weekend, and yeah, it was just it was like a hodgepodge of everything we did, but like I said, it was a lot of fun. I spent the past hour and a half editing while, where are you? Oh, he's on the couch. While him and his friends watched Game of Thrones, which I don't watch Game of Thrones, but based off of what they said and like hearing them while I was editing, wasn't good? A little underwhelming?
Yeah, that's a good term.
Underwhelming.
It was fine.
It was fine. So, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you probably tomorrow for some kind of vlog or like a topic video. I'm gonna try to start bringing those back again. I just have to like plan ahead of time. And then I think this coming weekend, Christopher and I are going to sit down, or not sit down, we're going to like plan to do some kind of cheat day on Saturday. It might be a calorie challenge, it might just be like a cheat day. I know a lot of you had an interest in like the childhood food thingy. So yeah, we'll see. But are you down for that Saturday?
For what?
A cheat day, some kind of cheat day?
Okay. Yeah.
You heard it here first. You want to do the, well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video.